married my husband, Jason, on June 9th. We decided to do our honeymoon on Cataract Canyon, and so drove to Moab, put on the river. We spent 6.5 glorious days on the river. He embodied inclusiveness, so if you were new to the mountains, he just wanted to show you the mountains. He did not think that they belonged to him. He just kind of moved through life with this cool and calm that was never elitist, or he was very humble. You'd meet him and you would have no idea the list of accolades that he had. If anybody else wanted to experience it, he was happy to hold your hand and show you the way, and he was just a special human. And on my honeymoon, I felt safe, I felt secure, I felt comfort, I felt like I was untouchable. I couldn't have been more happy to be Chasen's wife. We both returned home here. My husband worked for some clients who were slated to come into town, and so he was up at their property just getting ready for them to arrive, and I was nursing. I'm an OR nurse. I hadn't looked at my phone because I was scrubbed in, and so I'd checked my phone and had gotten a message from Chasen, and he just said that he was going to run the crystal and that he would be home and have dinner ready by the time I was done with work. I got home and he wasn't home yet, and I took the dogs for a walk, got back to the house, and my phone rang. Stan called, and he was like, we went and paddled meat grinder, and Chasen's still in the river. And I was like, what do you mean he's still in the river? And he was just like, he's still in the river. We'll never really know what happened because Stan was out in the lead, but Chasen somehow ended up out of his kayak. Chasen went down another little ledge and did not resurface. It's called foot entrapment, and that just means that you get stuck on the river bottom. Chasen got caught. The river caught him. We got there right before Mountain Rescue arrived. We were all in this heavy state of disbelief. Your sympathetic nervous system, I was shaking. I couldn't stop shaking or trembling. I was pretty unconsolable, and I wanted to jump in the river and just be there. I'm like, wherever he is, that's where I want to be. Mountain Rescue and Aspen Hope kept me at a healthy distance from the river when I needed to not be super close to the river. The pendulum swung. I went from perfect, beautiful joy to just despair and grief and disbelief and anger and mistrust. I didn't feel worthy of the joy that the universe had just showed me. It was, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm checking out. You just took him. Wherever he is, I'm going next. So how do I move forward? You have to do therapy to stay strong, because these dark thoughts, when they creep in, it is for real. If you don't have the arsenal to pull from to get yourself out of these dark moments, it might get the better of you. Therapy is the first step to many more steps, right? Therapy is the foundation. The Aspen Hope Center is on the ground doing the work. They're sitting with you in your sorrow. They're not judging you. They have the tools to keep you safe. They have the tools to do whatever it is that you specifically need to feel better. They have the tools to empower you to then do that on your own when you are ready. It was very nurturing. It was not intrusive. They were there to assess me, make sure I was safe, make sure I had a support system. Moving forward, how can they keep me safe, right? And so I just truly felt supported. If we want to live in these safe, beautiful, enriching, enlivening communities, we need to support these resources to make these communities thrive.